Hi traders, this is Forex James, and in this video I'll be sharing with you 5 tips that I use to avoid trading impulsively. So what is impulse trading, you may ask? In my definition, it's basically acting on the markets when you're not supposed to and regretting afterwards. Okay? If you, a lot of you I'm sure could relate to that because good trading is unnatural and we're always tempted to place a trade or to bail out of a trade when we stare at the chart for too long. If you're unaware of this yet, let me tell you this. Good trading is not natural, okay? It is completely normal for us humans to be governed by these two emotions, fear and greed. And that is why most people lose in the markets, okay? The big boys, the smart money, they have their ways to exploit the human emotions, and just by taking the other side of our trades, they're already ahead of the game. And here's the number one tip I have for you guys is to use pending orders and not market orders. Okay, so I always find myself having the urge to trade the first thing when I wake up in the morning. And out of those trades that I've taken, most of them turn out to be losers. Okay, so from my own experience, avoid market orders as much as you can because with pending orders, you actually have planned out your trades earlier on before you're in the game. And that allows you to be very objective in your analysis. All right? So, number one is to use pending orders and not market orders. Number two is to not over leverage. When you're in a position that is so huge and you get to see your profits dancing up and down, you won't be able to think clearly. Okay, so remember, we have to always focus on the process of making good trades, and the money will come afterwards. It's the process, not the amount. If you keep looking at your balance dancing up and down, it's gonna affect you, especially if it's a big position that you're not used to. Okay, so don't over leverage and risk more than the norm. The third one is to limit the number of trades. What I mean by this is that you set yourself a maximum number of trades you'll take in a week. Let's say it's 10. Okay. For me, I'm a full-time trader and I trade somewhere about 5 to 10 positions a week. So remember this, guys. Over trading is the number one killer. So by not trading, you're actually saving yourself from the harm. The number of trades you take and your profits have a negative correlation. Okay, so you have to set your mind to the fact that you don't have to be trading at all times in order to make money. In fact, the less, the better. Okay. Number four is to not interfere with your trades. So once you have your orders in the market, it's best to just set your stop loss and you take profit level and just walk away. In my opinion, it's really a waste of time for you to be watching your position because profits take time to realize. And there's no point of you just staring at the markets It's completely just playing with your emotions, and it's gonna tire you out. Okay, so set your targets and walk away, guys. And most of the time, your take profit will get hit. Trust me, I've been there. And that's not to say not to manage your positions though. So of course, once you're in profit, you are going to want to protect your position by trailing your stops. Okay. And the fifth and last is to exercise and have a healthy lifestyle. So as traders, we're just like athletes, but we're mental athletes. It's our head and our mind that makes the decision for us. And it's really important that we stay healthy physically and mentally. You may think that number 5 is quite irrelevant to trading, but let me tell you, out of these 5 tips, number 5 is probably the most important one because it's all in our heads, guys. Our decisions are made in our heads, and our emotions, our health, and whatever it is that's bothering us right now will affect our decision. Okay? So I hope you find these 5 tips helpful, and please start implementing them immediately. And thanks again for watching, guys. Shoot me a comment or an email, and don't forget to like the video if you find it helpful. Take care. Yeah.